teachers to the 2020 virtual 6th grade promotion. Throughout all of our years here at David Lubin, our teachers and our families have helped us on the road to our success. Today is one of the largest educational milestones for us so far. We are passing the halfway mark, prepared for what comes next. Thank you, all of you, for the support that you have given to us during our time here at David Lubin. And now I will turn the show over to our MC, Mr. Powers.
I'm over here at David Lubin School. I am looking for the graduating class of 2020 for their ceremony, but I might be early. But before the ceremony starts, we have a special presentation by 6th grader Xavier Conwell. His movie, Without Love, is to encourage conversation and understanding among students and staff. Xavier had hoped to finish his project at school, but the quarantine prevented its completion. He worked hard to finish it at home and hopes you enjoy it. Bring down the lights, start the movie.
In the world we live in today, some of us feel that we don't have a voice, but in fact we do. I will be showing I have a voice through the form of poetry.
They tell me I can't fly.
Even though education is the key.
Even in tough times,
Without love,
opportunity will always be the gap.
Because we must learn to be
before we learn to do.
But let me explain.
I want to be a scientist.
I want to communicate.
I want to change the world because we need champions of people. I want to rise. Do you believe I can fly? Because I believe I can fly.
Because I believe I can fly.
Because I believe I can fly. Because I believe I can fly.
Because I believe I can fly. Because I believe I can fly.
Believe I can fly. I want to rise. Because we need champions of people. I want to change the world.
I want to communicate.
I want to be a scientist.
But let me explain.
Before we learn to do.
Because we must learn to be.
Opportunity will always be the gap.
Without love,
even in tough times,
education is the key.
Even though they tell me I can't fly.
Thank you to the students that took their time to participate in this video and show their thoughts and feelings. I hope this video will help you understand how some people feel. I believe I can fly. Now, do you believe I can fly?
And now, the staff and the teachers have a special presentation for the graduating class of 2020. And now a serious moment in this ceremony. A moment of silence for Black Lives Matter by 6th grader Jack Hashimoto.
In the past, we have always begun the 6th grade promotion ceremony with the flag salute. Recent events compel us to make changes, starting now. Please take a moment of silence to reflect on how you will work in unity and solidarity to make our country safe and fair for all, because Black Lives Matter.
I'm back here at David Lubin. I'm still looking for the graduating class of 2020. Okay, next some words from David Lubin's principal, Richard Dixon. Principal Dixon has been the school's principal since 2013. This is the same year that many of the students promoting today came on campus for the first time. So for the 6th grade class and for Principal Dixon, this is a special ceremony. Seeing some of these students grow from age 5 entering kindergarten to now age 12 leaving 6th grade, he has interacted, challenged, and engaged the class of students for 7 continuous years. Mr. Dixon, over here.
Good morning, David Lubin, families, staff, and most importantly, students. I'm outside the Peace Garden. This is the 11th time as principal and teacher I've participated in a 6th grade promotion ceremony, but there's truly never been one like this before. Much as I'm sure students, you love your parents and your families and the time you've spent with this gift we've been given, playing board games, doing puzzles, binge watching your favorite Netflix movie or series. I'm sure it isn't exactly what you were looking forward to when you were a younger student. But to all of you, our students, I say congratulations. You've done it. You are originals. You are unique. However many of these we do in the far distant future, there will never be another promotion quite like this. Wear it as your badge of honor. You've made it. You've come out of the other side. Well done. And I've experienced a promotion as a David Lubin parent before, so I know a little bit about how our parents of students must be feeling right now. As you drop your student off for preschool or kindergarten, you look back on some of those milestone events, the first smile, the first words, the first steps, and even after that drop-off, you look forward to those milestone events as a parent that are to come, the special moments in the life of your child. And here we are at one of them, and it is certainly a special event today. Students, do you remember your first day of kindergarten? I promise you your parents do. I'm sure they're looking back to a time when you were kindergartners when some things were a little easier, like making sure you went to bed at a decent time, getting you up in the morning, fixing you something to eat. Maybe those things were easier back then. And I do want to mention that this is the first year where we have an entire group of students that we're promoting that have only had me as their principal. Some of us have been together since 2013. It's very special to me. I hope it's special to you. And I'm looking through my principal's album from that 2013-14 school year with pictures of our current 6th graders when they were in kindergarten, and I'm reminded of an anecdote. It's fair to say I think that many of our 6th graders when they were kindergartners were of the precocious variety, and I'm reminded of a story when Bridget Towers looked me right in the eye, put her hands on my shoulders as we were sitting down to lunch, her voice cracking slightly with emotion. She said, "Mr. Dixon, you are the tallest principal I've ever had. Still am, Bridget. Still am. And so many people along the way have made this moment possible. For me, it was very much my grandmother who set the tone, set the standards, made clear, shall we say, what was expected of me as a student at school. And I know many of you have been playing the role that my grandmother played in my life and the lives of the students who we're promoting today. And can we ask if there's any grandparents out there? Is there anything better for a child than the love of a grandparent? I know I always say that every year, and I'm always going to say it because I'm always going to believe that. There is nothing better for a child than the love of grandparents. Thank you to all of you. And I want to acknowledge all the teachers over this year and past years for all they've done. Miss Jane for her incredible commitment to art instruction and art knowledge and appreciation. Mrs. Kane, her outstanding commitment to literacy at our school, which we know makes a profound difference in the lives of our students. Mrs. Tamblin, what a tremendous STEAM coordinator she's been this year, shining a bright light on our students through the DLTV and the Broadcast Club. Thank you to her for making this possible. And of course, Mrs. Winston, Mrs. Chloe Williams, Mrs. Thomas, Mrs. Polo, their deep passion for students and for learning has yielded nothing less than a very special group of students who we're promoting today. And I've so appreciated the mark they've left on our school. We're on the buddy bench outside the Peace Garden right now. And I think about the kindergarten, 6th grade buddy relationship and all that you as 6th grade students have brought to that, the positivity, the kindness, the nurturing, the caring that has supported our kindergarten students at the start of their journey. Thank you for that. So to all of you 6th grade students, I congratulate you again. I thank you for overcoming what you've overcome to be here today. And as record-breaking astronaut and STEAM pioneer Christina Koch said on return to Earth after her 328-day space flight, do what scares you. It's challenges that make us better. And even though the school year has been cut short, students, don't let your dreams get any smaller. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the special, unique David Lubin class of 2020, the high school graduating class of 2026, and the college graduating class of 2030. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Dixon. That was heartfelt. Now, something that everyone's been waiting for, a song by Becky Petrie, also known as Miss Becky. Cue the music.
Hi, 6th graders. It's me, Miss Becky. I just wanted to say congratulations and happy promotion day. I know it's been kind of weird and surreal these last few months doing everything virtually. And again, here's your virtual promotion ceremony. But we do have sincere feelings from the deepest part of our hearts congratulating you on finishing your elementary school career. And we wish you all the best moving forward into middle school next year. We will miss you terribly. And we look forward to seeing you when you come back and see us and show us how tall and amazing and wonderful you are out there. And we hope that you really know that your David Lubin family always has your back and we will always be here for you. So please do come and visit us. And the song we picked for your promotion ceremony this year is Keep Holding On by Avril Lavigne. And the words basically summarize everything that we wish for you. And to know that if you guys just hang through this weird stuff, you will get through to the other side and you will see that things will be back to better than normal. So we wish you all the best moving forward, and don't forget to keep holding on. You're not alone, together we stand. I'll be by your side, you know I'll take your hand. When it gets cold and it feels like the end, there's no place to go, you know I won't give in. No, I won't give in. Keep holding on, 'cause you know we'll make it through, we'll make it through. Just stay strong, 'cause you know I'm here for you, I'm here for you. There's nothing you could say, nothing you could do. There's no other way when it comes to the truth. So keep holding on, 'cause you know we'll make it through, we'll make it through. So far away, I wish you were here. Before it's too late, this could all disappear. Before the doors close and it comes to an end, with you by my side, I will fight and defend. I'll fight and defend. Yeah, yeah, keep holding on, 'cause you know we'll make it through, we'll make it through. Just stay strong, 'cause you know I'm here for you, I'm here for you. There's nothing you could say, there's nothing you could do. There's no other way when it comes to the truth. So keep holding on, 'cause you know we'll make it through, we'll make it through. Hear me when I say I believe. Nothing's gonna change destiny. Whatever's meant to be will work out perfectly. Yeah, 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 yeah. La da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. Keep holding on, 'cause you know we'll make it through, we'll make it through. Just stay strong, 'cause you know I'm here for you, I'm here for you. There's nothing you could say, nothing you could do. There's no other way when it comes to the truth. So keep holding on, 'cause you know we'll make it through, we'll make it through. Keep holding on, keep holding on. There's nothing you could say, there's nothing you could do. There's no other way when it comes to the truth. So keep holding on, 'cause you know we'll make it through, we'll make it through. Hang in there, everybody. We love you.
Thank you, Miss Becky. That was a good song. And here comes the most fun part of this ceremony today. This is where the students get to speak. Our first speaker is going to be Roxy Augusta.
When I reflect on all my years at David Lubin, one word comes to mind. T-shirts. Lubinpalooza, band, shows, jogathon, and pennies for patients. But the shirts weren't the best part. The way I earned them was. Doing plays, playing tag at the jogathon when the teachers told us not to, and getting in arguments with friends about which meme was the best. And when Jose shoved a tiny piece of eraser in my ear in 2nd grade and we had to go to the emergency room to get it out. Anyway, I'm really excited to go to Sutter because at least some David Lubin people are going there. Also, Jose, I'm pretty sure I forgive you. Thank you.
Now, a word from Lauren Lee.
Sometimes you'll never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Dr. Seuss. Hi, my name is Lauren Lee, and I've been here at David Lubin since kindergarten. Actually, I've been there really since I was a toddler, if you count the many times me and my parents have come to pick up my sister from school. My teachers here at David Lubin were always so encouraging. They liked to talk to us like we were the future presidents. And through my experiences at David Lubin, I also believe that one of us can become a future president. A lot of people see graduating from elementary school as the end of the preamble for life. But I see it as though every minute counts. How can elementary school be the preamble when that's where we learn the most? I know that some people would say different, but it's actually true. How can we learn calculus without learning basic multiplication and division first? Yes, we could skip elementary school and go straight to middle school, not like that would end well, and learn counting when we learn to multiply. But many teachers and adults in my life, including people at David Lubin, have taught me that there are no shortcuts in life. You should celebrate each milestone, whether it's graduating from college or promoting to middle school. So take advantage of every moment in middle school. Participate in everything that you can and make new friends. Thank you.
And last, Mia Bastunas.
Hello, David Lubin graduating class of 2020. I am Mia Bastunas, and I want to take a minute to show appreciation for my class and teachers. This year I learned how to work well with my fellow classmates. During the haunted house, we worked for about 3 hours, I believe. In those 3 hours that we worked our section, we were able to feed ourselves, scare little kids, and work together as a team. I remember when a little kid walked through with his mom and said, "It's not safe here," and ran out. That was a funny moment I will not forget. Another thing I appreciate about my 6th grade year were my teachers. I wanted to thank Miss Thomas and Miss Polar for helping me step out of my shell and becoming confident in my schoolwork. One last thing I wanted to mention are some positives about the coronavirus at-home learning system. First, we could eat in class without getting in trouble. Next, we don't have to use potty passes to go to the bathroom. And finally, we don't have to write in the binder anymore. This year has been stressful, but has taught me what I can overcome. I leave you with an anonymous quote. Not today or any time in the future. Even if I'm broken, I'll never give up, no matter what. I know we won't all be in the same school next year, but I will never forget my David Lubin class of 2020.
And now, our 6th grade teachers, Miss Lori Thomas and Miss Kim Polo. Please listen to their special dedications to the class of 2020.
Good morning, families and students. We are very pleased to be here today, because where else can we be? And we'd like to thank you for attending, because where else can you be? To begin, we're here to celebrate a promotion, a rite of passage. Students, some of you are new to David Lubin this year. Many of you came to us as kindergartners 7 years ago. Think, 7 years ago, much like our kinder buddies this year, you didn't know how this thing called school worked. You'd get up and wander around the classroom, call out without raising your hand, and you had to be taught to walk in a straight, quiet line. And today we ask ourselves, what's changed? Well, since many of you, all of you, have never experienced a pandemic before, a lot has changed.
It began like many others. Teachers were teaching and kids were learning. As we were preparing for our big camping trip, CASP testing, and all the end of the year activities, we were totally blindsided by the entire country being shut down because of COVID-19. The word pandemic sounds almost like panic, which is what it felt like everyone was doing. After a rocky start, it didn't take long to get distance learning up and running. And what an experience that was. At first, teachers couldn't post lessons and students couldn't hand them in. As we all got a little better at the basics, some of you got really good at hitting the turn in button, even when there was nothing to turn in. Then convincing your parents that all your work had been turned in, which was partially true. It was just turned in blank. Fortunately, many of you, as you struggled through trying to learn through remote teaching on your own, took time to provide helpful comments and support for your classmates and teachers. You came to Zoom regularly, which was always the best part, seeing everyone's faces and checking in.
But in the words of one of my favorite musicians, Tom Petty, it's time to move on. 6th graders, you are stepping into new territory. You will no longer be the big kids on campus. It's exciting. and intimidating. You are going to be middle schoolers at middle school. You'll have 6 teachers to convince that your homework really was complete, but somehow disappeared from your Google Doc. You know we can see every edit you've made, including when you actually created it. You'll have PE, where you have to change clothes in a locker room. And remember to bring said gym clothes home at least once next year. You'll have the dreaded binder check. And listen closely, no recess ever again. And you'll have to get to your next class, which may be across campus, in 5 minutes. But you don't have to walk in a line. Maybe you will hear the voices of us, your favorite students, warning you, you're going to die next year in middle school. Or, when your 7th grade teachers have 180 students, they're not going to care if you didn't put your name on your paper or turn in a blank document. But hopefully you'll come back to visit and say, Mrs. Polo, Mrs. Thomas, Mrs. Williams, we were really prepared. But actually we want to hear the words, you were right.
Even though we don't know what future school will be like, we do know you are prepared. Some of you have worked really hard this year, and others worked really hard at not working hard. You persevered to master the Common Core standards, even through distance learning. That's not an easy task. We are so proud that you did not give up on you, that you did not give up on us, and you did not give up on your fellow classmates. Mostly, we are proud of the young ladies and gentlemen that you are growing to be, kind, hardworking, and ready to conquer anything. You persevered through the quarantine of 2020 and are a primary source as to what the experience was like. Maya Angelou says, I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel. So 6th graders, as you move on to the next 6 years of your school career, remember to be kind, work hard, and have fun. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And lastly, the most anticipated picture roll of our 6th grade class. Please take a note of each face you see. Each is the face of a child that has grown up on the David Lubin campus. Each is the face of a child that has roots in David Lubin soil. Each is a face that arrived on campus as an elementary child and leaves as a budding young adult. Each will continue in the middle school, making choices and using the resources they have learned from our David Lubin teachers and staff. May these students launch in their futures with wisdom and aim for making the world a better place.
Finn Albus, Ryan Alizada, Oliver Augusta, Roxy Augusta, Liliana Balderas, Mia Bastunas, Graham Bennett, Sparrow Brown, Claudia Carranza Paez, Benjamin Chong Touts, Xavier Conwell, Silas Konar, Mercedes Davalos, Jasmine Dorsch, Alea Duarte, Eugene Jacob Emmerich, Joseph Espinoza, Joshua Farmer, Dominic Ferrante, Alexander Francois, Judah Frazier, Leandra Gallegos, Ramon Garay, Alyssa Gonzalez, Xavier Hansen, Alexander Grievous, Jack Hashimoto, Sunny Hott, Christian Hoek, Wyatt Jefferson, Killian Katona, Jacob Kravsov, Ellen Kuiper,
Lauren Lee, Joseph Luna, Giovanni Mata, Callahan McCarthy, Gabriella McClory, Owen McLaughlin, Tomas Miller, Haley Monahan, Oliver Mundo Neary, Ellington Meraki, Paloma Meraki, Chloe Oberst, Ava Piper Pell, Natalie Ramos Sanchez, Elias Rembleski, Jackson Robinson, Annalise Savala, Alexis Salas Elliott, Evan Silva, Claire Suverville, Shane Stokes, Bridget Towers, Lila Thompson, Quinn Villela, Jesse Viola, Christopher Ward, Denaria Wingfield, Georgia Wong.
Well, now it's my part to say goodbye, everybody, and bye, graduates. As a PE teacher, your class was the most creative class I ever had, especially when you guys wanted to play scatter and hide. I caught on real quick. Here's our front door. This school is always open to you. So students, come back to David Lubin and tell us about your life. We're getting close to the end. Now, Miss Polo has a few final words.
This concludes our first ever virtual promotion. Thank you for being pioneers in this endeavor. Please come to see us at the beginning of next year to get your 6th grade portrait taken. A big thank you to the people who worked really hard to make this virtual promotion happen. Miss Tamblin for her technical expertise and Mrs. Remblinski for her coordinating all these participants, and Mr. Powers for the great MC job that he has done. Thanks again for tuning in, and congratulations.